everybody that's returning, and those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is ASTRAEA Love, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys today. So I hope everybody is having a good day. Welcome in, welcome in. Calling in positivity. We're going to start off with the prayer cards. We are calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. We're asking that they come be with us now. We're also calling upon our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, including the archangels, our guardian angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, and we're asking that they come be with us now. We're also asking that they put a cloak of protection around us, keeping us safe from all negativity, blocking out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, the highest knowledge, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. So as I call upon your personal favor, Most High, please continue to bless and prosper me, and please continue to bless and prosper this platform. We love you, we love you, we love you. All glory, honor, and praise and worship goes to you, God. Thank you for all of my gifts and abilities, and thank you for this platform. And thank you for these downloads. Amen. Okay, so by watching my readings, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes no copyright, no gatekeeping, no shadow banning on my content, and no bullying me or anybody on this platform. Okay, so my message for you guys today on this platform is that there is somebody that wants to come back in. I don't know why I've closed that like 4 times when I need to put this card back. There's somebody that wants to come back from the past. They're begging for your forgiveness. However, if you let them back in, it would be very dangerous for you and your energy, okay? Because you guys are at a crucial time right now where you're going through so many ascension shifts and so many changes that if you let somebody from your past that doesn't mean you any good back in just because they say sorry or whatever, you're going to be opening yourself up to being under spiritual warfare continuously with this person. That's literally what I was picking up on. So this Psalm 94:19 says, when anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. So remember, when your anxiety gets bad, start to pray. If you start to feel anxious or nervous, start to pray. And again, you can pray in your head and God will hear you. All right. Sometimes people think that they have to pray out loud to be heard, but that is not actually true. Also, please like this video, you guys. It would greatly help the platform if you would tap that like button, tap the subscribe button, share this content with others, okay? Also, if any of you have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 PayPal or $20 Cash App. All right, I put that in the chat. And then I'll pause the collective reading and use another deck of cards. Welcome in, Baron Redbeard. I'll use another deck of cards to answer your question. Okay, so know that that is available as well for those of you that need your personal questions answered. All right. And then my legal disclaimer, the full thing is in the description box below. This is the book that jumpstarted my spiritual journey. I put the link to it in the chat, but I do feel like we should read a part of it. Okay, so we're going to talk about cleansing the emotions because forgiveness is a difficult thing to do, especially when somebody has really deeply hurt you. And so I understand how hard it can be to forgive. And so we're just going to talk about cleansing the emotions, okay? So I'm just going to read this part from the book. It says, releasing concepts, beliefs, emotional and mental baggage that doesn't serve our highest good is where health actually starts. Acknowledging our emotions or feelings is important in the cleansing, releasing process. Acknowledging yes, naming the emotion is not important. Refeeling the emotion is not necessary. For those of you that feel like you have to be able to move on from something, you have to refeel the emotion and recover the memory and all that crap. No, you don't. You do not. That is a belief that most people have. So just know that, okay? Refeeling the emotion is not necessary and it can cause more harm than any good, right? And so it says that it can be quite negative. It's a very powerful negative creative moment when you're refeeling or reliving a trauma. It says holding on to the emotion is definitely not releasing it, and that's okay. It will continue to show up until it's released. A lot of people that are holding a lot of anger and rage and revenge towards people, they will get breast cancer. Welcome in, fashionista. They will get, and this is just what I've seen in general, when women hate men to the point where they're holding on to like past hurts and pains, a lot of those women will get breast cancer. And I'm not trying to speak that over nobody's life. Just throughout my journey of being a psychic, I have encountered many, many, many women with breast cancer with the same exact situation going on. Okay. So that is why I say that. It's not because I'm trying to speak that into creation or anything. I don't want anybody to have cancer. That's horrible, you know? So anyways, this is talking about holding on to the emotion is definitely not releasing it. But the good thing about when you hold on to the emotion is that you will get an opportunity later to release it. So it says, pay attention in the moment and be receptive to the message it brings. It's never about the other person and what they have done or said, but always about a related issue within ourselves to acknowledge and release. That is true. Some people may not want to hear that. Welcome in, Sculpted Slug. Oh, she had breast cancer. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah, she had a lot of hurt in her life. Yeah. I'm glad that you're figuring this out so you can release it. Hi. I hope you guys are doing really good today. So it truly is never about the other person. This is something I'm going to say, it may offend people, but you can't have your feelings hurt unless there's something within you that believes what that person is saying. So like, let's say somebody were to call you stupid or call you dumb or call you flimsy. I don't know. I'm just coming up with random things that somebody could say. If you don't believe that you're stupid, that's going to like roll off your back like water off a duck's back, right? But if you feel stupid, if you feel dumb, if you feel those things, that emotion is going to fester within you because you're holding on to it within. So it's actually working in the background of your subconscious, drawing that experience in for somebody to tell you you're stupid, so that you're, because the universe is always aligning you with your beliefs, right? And emotions are beliefs. They can show up as beliefs. So it says, for those who cannot release this emotional mental baggage at the time that it shows up, one of these techniques might help. First of all, my chapter 4, the mind technique. Absolutely. Questioning whether there's any thoughts and beliefs related to this emotion that are not serving you. And if there is, there's always going to be something. Then you go, okay, is this serving me? All these beliefs, the mind knows what beliefs they are. So you can just say, mind, does it serve me? No. You could change your environment by going to another room. You can go for a walk. You can meditate. You can do a deep breathing exercise. You can do journaling. You can talk with somebody or someone about something that makes you feel good. You can pivot your thoughts to something that feels good. Okay. So know that that's how you can counteract emotions. But I suggest that when an emotion arises immediately, that you try to detach from it and let go of it. That way it does not just sit there and like fester and become worse, right? Which is not what we want. We want to be able to move on. So we're going to see what else comes through with this reading. I do feel like somebody is very, very distraught that you have cleansed them out of the energy. This is more about this person not being able to drain you. Wow. Okay, interesting. A law in the reverse. I was about to say, Alexa, did somebody? No, it's not Alexa. Holy Spirit, Jesus, my brain. Jesus, save us. Did somebody try to like get somebody judged with one of these religious gods or something? Why would this come out in the reverse? Maybe somebody was trying to get a law to come for you, or I keep hearing a law. That is weird. Maybe somebody was also trying to use a jinn against you. Wow. Now they want forgiveness because this jinn is tearing their life up. I don't know a whole lot about jinns, to be quite honest. I don't know how you contact one. I don't know how you, whatever, right? I only know how to like read the parts out of the Quran to get rid of them. I don't know how they actually work, but it feels like, I'm sure that they would tell me if I asked, but, okay. This person has tried to set a jinn on you. and this jinn has returned back to this person. And then they tried to possibly use the Quran in some type of way to get rid of this jinn that they called upon or whatever. And this is basically backfiring. That's why Allah is in the reverse. So somebody now is they're possessed. What I'm picking up on their energy. So I clear myself of any negative energy that I picked up from anyone else. And every time I clear myself, I clear my bloodline. So yeah, yeah, somebody did contact a jinn. Now that's disturbing. Okay. Somebody that's got a superiority complex. This person was contacting jinns and doing all this nonsense to you while believing that they were your God. And this person is like greatly offended Allah. That's why Allah is in the reverse. And I completely agree with Allah on this one. Sorry, but this person that contacted a jinn to make a wish against you, they shouldn't have done that, you know? Wow. So that's just weird. That you're dealing with somebody that thinks that they're your God. They're abusing their power here. Is what I'm picking up on. This is a witch and a warlock. Like, why would a witch think that they're God? Like, but this person wants to play God in your life. They want it, you know, and you could be protected by Allah. This is why Allah is in the reverse. Yeah, not happy about this. Also, this jinn energy could have been giving you headaches. We cancel and rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. And we call upon Allah to defend us from the jinns that these witches and warlocks keep trying to evil wish on us. Absolutely not. Enough of this crap. You used to have a cat. Nice. I love cats. Cats are awesome. What would the Most High God do? Well, we're going to see what the Most High God is going to do with this situation. I mean, I feel like the Most High God is going to make this person go through their karma and they're going to be stuck with this jinn. I don't think that the Most High God is going to intervene when it comes to helping this person out. And that's just what I pick up because that's just what I'm feeling. Okay, Most High, what is going to happen here? Yeah, somebody was literally doing some type of computer hacking crime on the deep web. They're also trying to stalk you that way. Okay. Can I get some clarity on what would the Most High God do? Oh, okay. This is the clarity. A natural disaster, a storm, a flood, a hurricane, an earthquake, or tornado. Because these people won't stop trying to put you out there in a negative way, they're in major trouble. They're asking for a natural disaster to come smack them upside the head. I mean, this is the way that God communicates with the world, is through nature. Yeah, I love animals too, is literally through nature. And so it doesn't surprise me. You know what I mean? Pick a card from the twin flame. Yeah, so somebody was trying to block your love life journey. How low vibrational is that? You know, they could be wanting to come back. This could be an ex-lover. It could also be somebody that was just a friend that wanted to steal a boyfriend of yours, or they wanted something that you had. This person wants to come back and apologize for all of the sins that they committed. For some of you, this person's going through a 12-step program that's compelling them to want to confess. Okay. Maybe they did you real dirty and maybe you didn't even know about it. Either way, this person has been wishing bad on you and they're in trouble for that. They're in trouble for not being a part of any religion while trying to abuse and use these deities of these religions, to be honest. That's why Allah came out in the reverse. So I don't think there's any institution that this person can go to get out of this trouble, to be honest. This person can't just go get baptized. Welcome in, Josh 882 and Jay Divine. I don't think this person can just go get baptized and get this jinn thing off of them. Emperor. So somebody has been trying to block the emperor. Okay. They don't want the emperor coming in union with somebody else. Somebody also could have been trying to block you from an emperor. This is a divine masculine energy. Okay. So if you're single, this is why, because this person keeps evil wishing upon your love life, and they were using jinns. Now these witches and warlocks got the jinns stuck to them. They're stupid for that. 9 of Pentacles. This is why you have remained single. This is just showing me that they have been trying to keep you away from somebody. And they also don't want this Emperor able to stand on his own 2 feet. I think you guys are dealing with, it could be a divine partner that you have that's trying to get free from somebody. For some of you, this 9 of Pentacles energy is a good energy. It's efforts and success, achievement, independence, self-sufficiency. And the Emperor, I feel kind of bad for this Emperor energy because it feels like they have an attachment as well. This person could have been very, very hurt recently by somebody that was using them for money. 10 of Swords. Yeah, this person was 10 of Swords by some female. This Emperor energy, or you could be this Emperor energy. Flip it wherever it needs to go. But yeah, defeat and failure, bitterness and betrayal, exhaustion, collapse, and giving up. Somebody wanted you to give up on your love life, give up on, oh, you made an award. I love that. Somebody wanted y'all to give up. They wanted you to give up. That's crazy. They also wanted this Emperor to give up on you. So they were trying to 10 of Swords him. That's crazy. And I'm sure this person, all they did was want to walk away. See, this Emperor energy that I'm picking up is, this could be you. Maybe you want a woman that is self-sufficient. Maybe you want a woman that's actually a woman, that's not a girl. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not talking about pedophilia. I'm talking about how some women are weird people. Like, and I'm not trying to be rude, but they will be very desperate to the point where they'll try to ensnare a man, and they'll do confirmation, witchcraft on him and shit like that. You remain single because you know things are going the way that they are. Yeah, you don't want to be scared and not stick up for yourself. Absolutely, absolutely. And this Emperor, for some of you, this Emperor is going to be attached to another energy that they're trying to get free from, that 10 of Swords them. And they're going to need a healing amount of time, you know. But it just shows me that you could either be this Emperor, this is a man, okay? They're dealing with somebody that is not a legit woman, somebody that was a witch, basically, that was trying to take you out of the 9 of Pentacles and put you in the 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's maturity. Exactly. Yeah, because this person's used to dealing with women that will put them up under any old fucking spell, you know, at any given time. So the confirmations on my phone are not real. They're not real, like, notifications. They're like whatever. It's still going off though. So it's just giving me confirmation that, yeah, there's a couple different situations going on here. Somebody was trying to put the 10 of Swords in your back. And they definitely were trying to also 10 of Swords this Emperor. This person could currently be in the Tower. They could be experiencing quite a few changes. Whoever this other female energy is, they feel real stuck. The 2 of Swords, they feel stuck, like they can't move forward. And they also feel like they're not going to get this 6 of Pentacles generosity. This person's like afraid that they're not going to get payments anymore. They want to drain this Emperor of all of their money. And they don't want this Emperor to have any money when they come towards you. Who is this person that's doing this? I heard it's one of your friends, like literally wishing upon jinns to block you from somebody. This person is weird. The Moon. Yeah. Creating illusions, hidden problems. This person did too much moon magic. This is why their love life is fucked up. And I don't get that this has blocked you in any type of way. This other person is in the Tower. You're not. You're not in the Tower. You're not losing shit. Nothing's crumbling down for you. You're the star. That's how you're showing up. I bet you're going to show up as a star in the High Priestess. King of Cups, you know. Get the song. You heard it through the grapevine now and understand. Wow. The grapevine in every town. Literally. Literally. This is why you leave certain places. Yeah, because you get nudges. That's exactly it. And the moon is not supposed to be used in this type of way. People are really stupid. But yeah, literally. Literally. Wise and devoted. You guys could be wise and devoted people. I also get that this Emperor is also a King of Cups. Obviously, the Emperor is all of the high cards for the male put together, but you know, this person's showing up as being very wise. You guys are very intuitive. Three of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody is like straight up wanting to keep the Emperor out of the community, wanting to take the Emperor's money. Come on with this shit. When will the world stop being obsessed with fucking money? Will it ever happen, God? Like, seriously. I mean, we need money to survive, but other than that, that shit does not fulfill me in no type of way. I don't feel the need to steal money from people, to take it, to to extort it out of people. I just, you know, if I'm going to be poor, I'm going to be poor. Whatever. I'm going to still work my butt off so that I'm not in a bad situation. But you're dealing, this Emperor energy, if you're this Emperor, you've been dealing with a female that wants to just drain, steal. Like, they don't want to work for anything and they're lazy. Okay. And if, you know, if you do have a good large inheritance, okay, this person was planning on doing something to you to take that permanently. And this person will be back to apologize. I'm not joking when I say that. Yeah, the gang stalking, it needs to stop. Yeah. Yeah, to break you till you join the cult, literally, and try to get a sponsor. Yeah, that's literally ridiculous. It is like that, though. This person's going to come back and apologize because they're about to experience a major disaster. You work for the army of the Lord. I don't know what this person can say to you to make you change your mind about them. I think that you're pretty dead set on how you feel about this person. Yeah, I don't believe in cults either. I think that they're stupid. If it's a water sign, literally, it could be a water sign. We'll find out. The audacity of this person to say they love you while they evil wish on you to a jinn, that is effed up. That is probably why Allah is so offended here. And maybe they went and was like, please, Allah, save me from this jinn. And Allah's like, oh, hell no. I'm not doing anything. The Archetypes Oracle. So we're going to see what comes through with the Archetypes deck. I feel like you guys could be teachers, you could be mentors, and you could be leaders in the making. And this has got somebody pissed off. I also feel like you guys could be seeing the numbers 333, 555. You know, those are telling you that you've mastered something when it comes to this person and that you're ready to move forward. You could also be seeing 12, 12, 10, 10, just repeating number sequences. The seed, you have planted something that is going to grow no matter what. This person can't stop that. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 20 people watching, 14 likes on the video. The prayer. Because you use prayer, you have basically overcome this enemy. Without prayer, you would have been struggling in psychic warfare or spiritual warfare, however you want to look at it, for a while, right? The sustainer. You called on God, the sustainer, the one who created you, through your prayers. And this is why you're being delivered, literally. Because this person had insidious plans for you. They were really, really going to do something evil. And they don't care about who they hurt. You're dealing with somebody like that. It just goes around doing whatever. The forest. You guys could love to go to the forest. The forest could be a place where you seek harmony. Okay. The mask. I feel like this person's mask is falling off. Absolutely falling off. And I don't know what they're going to say for themselves in the future here with this dumb shit. Somebody could also have been saying that you were wearing a mask, that you're not who you really say you are. I think that you've proven by now that you are exactly who you say you are. And you didn't even have to prove yourself. Like, this person just demanded you. This is like the type of person that's like, oh, jump through these hula hoops, jump through this shit. Like, no, what am I gonna, this person thinks that when they say jump, you should say how high. That is not how it's going to happen. The mountain, when you guys go into the mountain, literally the mountain protects you from this psychic attack. See, there somebody is like searching for your energy, and you could have been going out into nature, and literally going out into nature. You could have also been emptying and cleaning out your house. And by doing that, it's literally kicked this person out of your energy, and they're just pissed off about it. That they don't have, that they can't like latch into you like they could before. This person is mega mad. Yeah. Could be a Scorpio for sure. We'll see what else comes out. But yeah, this empty room could also be you getting rid of thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you, that are in your mind. So the destroyer. This person came in to destroy what you had built with God. And this is where they got things twisted. They're not going to be taking down anything. And if this person is a retired military person, yeah, they're not going to be taking anything. The thread. This person wanted to destroy that connection that you have with the Most High God, that thread that connects you with the Most High, the Father, that connects you with the Father. I'm not even joking. Couldn't even make this shit up. This person thought that they were going to come in and intervene on your divine connection with God, and they greatly offended God. Like, seriously. Like, how fucking dare they even think, look, because you're a warrior. This spiritual warfare thing ain't new to you. You guys have been through it already, like over and over again. And it's time for these cycles to end, and it's time for these people to stop. Whoever this is, I don't care if they come back crying. I do not care. Do not allow them back in your energy. It's a no. Okay. And if they come anywhere near you, call the freaking cops. Make sure that you record them. I'm not joking. This person cannot come back. It is too dangerous. They have dangerous plots and dangerous plans and dangerous ideas. Okay. And these ideas would actually hurt and harm somebody, because this person loves to compel other people to attack others. This is what they do. They're manipulative little immature bitches, and they're going to really, really suffer for a very long fucking time. Earth sign energy. You could be this earth sign energy. These people could be messing with earth in your chart. They could not want you to be grounded. They could be trying to unground you. And there could also be a water sign energy here. So the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You'll be dealing with both of those people. Okay. Literally. I don't know what these people did, but they're in trouble. I would not want to be them. And they're not getting whatever this, what I'm seeing is like, what's the end at the end of a rainbow. These people are not going to receive whatever blessing they think that this is that they're going to receive. Whatever they thought they were going to get off of you, they're not getting it, because these people are not your God. They're fucking witches and warlocks. That is way, way different than being God. Okay. And I'm not talking about witches that heal themselves and heal the planet. I'm talking about people that put other people up under witchcraft, that hurt and harm people with their gifts. These people are pissed off because they've lost their abilities. They can't use this gift anymore to abuse you and to siphon your energy and to wish evil against you and to manipulate their life. And this person is pissed off. Pick a card from the What's the Tea Oracle. Oh, we're going to expose this fucking dumbass piece of shit today. And when I say that, I don't say that lightly. I am literally, that is verbatim what the energy reads. These people are dumbass pieces of shit. Like literal garbage. And I don't even know if they could be rectified. If this person, when they come to apologize to you, you just need to be like, I'm sorry, but you're still not telling me the whole truth of what you did. And I know what you did, and I know who you are, and you need to stay away from me. I don't want you in my life. I want nothing to do with you. I cancel and rebuke you, and I block you from my life. That's what I would say. And this is the last time that we need to speak. If this person comes towards you to apologize, say that we don't need to lose my number, bitch. We don't need to talk anymore. Impersonator, because this person only wants to get close to you to study you so that they can figure out how to pretend to be you. This is a weirdo. And even if this is somebody of the opposite sex, okay, or the same sex, it doesn't matter. They still want to be you. That is fucking weird. They're a copycat. I am tired of people trying to live off my intellectual property, aka this earth and water sign that I know. Like, I'm seriously fucking sick of that shit. And I wish that God would just stop these witches, because they are a problem. They are becoming a problem. The fact that, I haven't struck out against them, they should be on their knees thanking God for me not getting my own revenge. This is why vengeance is mine, so saith the Lord. I'm going to let God handle it. Yeah, you rejected this person because you knew that they were a copycat and a weirdo. And you also knew that they were going to try to impersonate you in some type of way. This person could have been walking around signing documents in your name. This person doesn't even know how to spell your name correctly. They're an idiot. Like I said, dumb, stupid pieces of shit. These people are so unworthy of you. These people feel cheated. They literally feel like you cheated them. And how you cheated them is that you hid your door to value from them. That's how this piece of shit, these two people feel. That when they had access to you, that you hid your door to value to them. Seriously. That's how these people feel. Is that they didn't know that you were this valuable or important. And so they would have done something horrific, even worse than what they already have planned. They literally would have done something way the fuck worse to you, had they known your true value. This is why God hid your value from these people. Thank you, God, for doing that, because they would have done something even fucking worse to you. Okay. And literally, these people, you're going to be fine. These people are not, though. That somebody wants to come in and marry you for money or convince you to be with somebody for money. Who, like I said, people need to stop giving a fuck about money so much. Money is not going to get you into the kingdom of heaven. I don't care how much you have of it. It's not. And when you die, you leave your money to something or someone else. You don't have a control. Really, you barely have control over who it goes to, because people manipulate shit so much. So this is why you just have to literally look at money as a tool for you to get the actual items that you need in your life, and the stuff that you don't need, don't worry about it. Okay. Like, a lot of people, if they would just live a minimalistic lifestyle and stop going for this extra stupid shit that they don't need, that's going to put them in debt anyways, and it's not going to serve their highest and best good. If people would just realize that money is not the answer to everything, that you need to make a change within yourself first, and then money can serve you. Like, if people continue to ignore that fact, then they're going to always be miserable. They're going to be rich and miserable. Because happiness you cannot buy happiness with money, and you cannot buy, health, and you cannot buy, you can get plastic surgery and try to buy beauty, but beauty comes from within, Yeah, the original Alcoholics Anonymous book. Yeah, where you have to stand up and say that you're an alcoholic and that you're a victim to it and shit. That's what I don't like about it. But this person could literally be going through that 12-step thing and being like, well, yeah, I really fucked over collective. I should maybe apologize. It doesn't matter if this person apologized. It would be really hard. It would be very hard to forgive this person. Like, just from what they've already tried to do. They got fake smiles, wanting to smile in your face while stab you in the back. That's literally the energy of this person. This is why I don't pity them. I don't feel bad for them. And I really, I don't care what happens to these people. And I don't think that what happens to these people is going to affect you, to be honest. That's why these people want to come in and latch back onto your energy, because you have just yesterday went through an ascension portal, and these people can't come with you. They're locked out. They're locked out of your energy for fucking ever. I'm not joking. God has literally put these people in their place, and now they feel like they need to come back. And yes, crabs in a bucket. Exactly. They feel that they need to come back to you. No, they don't. They need to move forward in their own lives, not come back to you. Coming back to you is you're going to reject them again. Point blank, period. You could never accept somebody back that tried to conspire to kill you with witchcraft or evil wish against you with a fucking djinn and get you possessed. I mean, that's absolutely not fucking okay. That's not okay. They are dirt digging on you. This is why they want to come back, so that they can get something on you, so that they can use it against you, so they can extort money out of you. That's what this person is on. Okay. So that they can tell you that you're not allowed to speak your truth. You can't tell the truth about them. You know what? You can speak your truth. And it's okay for you to speak your truth. Everybody can speak their truth. As long as we're not threatening and saying that we're going to unalive people and hurt and harm them, we can speak our truth. We can also ask for judgment and ask for our higher power to make a judgment call. Literally. Krusty the Krab. Literally. Isn't that the crab in SpongeBob? Yes, it is SpongeBob SquarePants. Literally. I listened to a video about the real SpongeBob, how it was an experiment. Wild, yo. And then they made it into a cartoon. But yeah, somebody is trying to find dirt to dig on you so that they can use shit against you. Like, this person's going to literally, they're going to fall into their own trap is all. And after that, it's like they already proved to you that they're really ignorant. And this person is only mad at you now and wanting to come back to apologize because now they're starting to see your worth. Now God's opening their eyes a little bit and allowing them to see your true worth. And now, because they've seen your true worth, these people want to impersonate you. But they're over here hating on your happiness in the same breath. These people do not want to see you happy. They feel like you being happy is not okay. These people have tried to use gossip and slander and talking shit as a method of witchcraft to alter your destiny. And that's not what's going to happen. These people want everything for themselves. They're very, very greedy. They're very money hungry, and they're very broke and broken. And they want you to fix them. It's not your job to fix these people. Boss daddy. What did I say about you either being this boss daddy, CEO, big dick energy, or there being an emperor, which came out in the twin flame deck? This person's talking shit on an emperor, somebody that supported them for a long time. This is why I cannot get behind people that are like this. This is like ridiculous. As much as I want everybody to heal, I want these people to wake up. Because look, they're going to run away. These people are trying to get evidence, physical DNA from you so they can do witchcraft on you. That is not going to happen. I don't care if they go through your garbage or what they have planned. This is stupid. Secondly, they're going to, the moment that you spot this person around your property, this person's going to fucking run away. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to see if this emperor is with you. They want to know if the emperor is with you. And then if the emperor is with you, they're going to try to get his DNA and put him up under a love spell. Stab him in the heart hundreds of times so that anybody that you love passes away. These people do not deserve no children. They don't deserve a job. They don't deserve anything in life. Like, that is straight up how I feel about that. You told the CIA, yeah, that they like to work for them. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so you can undo all the programs for that. Exactly. This person feels very threatened by you. They may try to intimidate you or threaten you, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, for what purpose? Threatening you is not going to get them out of karma. The CIA is a joke. It is. It's all a joke. All of it. It's pathetic. No facts. This person never has the facts. That's why they're trying to dirt dig. These people are not going to find anything that they can use against you. And really, these people might want to be mindful that if you started dirt digging on them, you could pull up these people's old skeletons and actually throw them to the wolves to chew on. You could literally pull these people's skeletons right out their closets, and they're over here trying to dig up dirt in your closet, trying to dig things up, and there's nothing there. And they're like, wow, what the hell? What the hell? Why are we not getting anything on them? Because this person is righteous. That's why you're not going to get nothing on them, dumbass. This person just wants to start drama. This is why I said, them coming back into your life is dangerous, because they're going to try to put you up under judgment or attach an entity onto you. Somebody wants you to drink something that is poisoned or digest something that has been poisoned. Okay. This is why stop telling people where you go. If you get sick after eating DoorDash, stop ordering DoorDash. Start making your own meals. Don't let people cook for you. Don't just go to people's houses that you don't know and eat from them. Okay? Literally, make sure that you are being due diligent to pray over your food and pray over your water. Okay? Yeah, don't go through your whole story if it's painful. All you need to do is literally ask, is there anything serving about this storyline? Any beliefs that are not serving me about this storyline? You'll get, yes, there is. And then go, okay, does it help me to hold on to these beliefs and viewpoints? No, it doesn't. Even though it's the truth of what you've been through, stating it and reverbalizing it is just going to keep the energy going. So you want to cut that energy off. This person's got a personal vendetta. They're karmic people. These people are literally karmics. They know that, though. They're not confused about that. This person plans on doing some type of ritual after church tomorrow. Like, I don't know if their kids go to church or whatever, because these people are not really church people. But yeah, they're planning on doing a ritual tomorrow. Okay. And my readings are timeless. So whenever you guys get to this energy, there will be something in this message for you. But yeah, these people literally plan on doing something at church. It's stupid. Right after church. Because they're vexed and afraid. This person has been waiting all week to do witchcraft on you. This is pathetic. This is what consumes their life. You take up more rent space in their head than they even do about themselves. Oh, you just got heads up this AM about a witch coven? Good. Wow. Glamour magic has no effect on a voodooist. Interesting. Yeah. Literally, I don't know. I don't know about glamour magic. Usually I think it has to do with mirrors or some shit, but I don't actually know how it's done. Yeah. Fire sign energy. Interesting. So you also have a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius pissed off. Or these earth and water sign could be pissed off at a fire sign. I feel like some of you have a fire sign that stuck up for you, and that's why this earth and water sign are pissed off. It does with some candles. Tell your Fed buddies to stop smack talking African women. I don't even know, y'all. I don't know what the feds talk about. I don't know what they do. But yeah. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, which means you guys could be very passionate people. You love yourselves. Okay? Somebody is trying to do witchcraft so that you don't love yourself, so that this magic will work. Okay? You do love yourself. You're going to continue to love yourself. What in the hell? These people are not going to gain the victory. I'm not joking. You did Reiki the other day and saw a yellow door and went through it. Good. Good, you guys. Awesome. Yeah, the only thing I think that's bad about witchcraft is when other people try to put other people up under spells without having a legit reason. Like, I could understand if somebody was beating their wife almost to death, maybe putting them in the freezer, but still a practitioner should do shit like that, not a regular person. You're not dealing with practitioners here. You're dealing with regular people. Like, that just want to take it upon themselves to jump into somebody else's lane of spirituality and use and abuse it. Like I said, you could be dealing with people from the Caucasus Mountains, the Caucasians. Luck, wealth, fortune, luxury, fate, destiny, and divine timing. It's divine time for you to get a blessing here because you loved yourself and you walked away from people, places, and things that didn't serve you. This is literally your time to be blessed. These people can't do anything about that. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think that people should be putting people in the freezer, but there could be extreme cases where that would help. But as far as like changing a person, I don't think that putting somebody in the freezer is going to change who they are. Okay. And instead of just trying to do shit like that to people, maybe people should be doing spells on themselves to make themselves better instead of, instead of doing it on other people. Is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, the source gods of voodoo, come on with this shit. I'm not joking. These people do not know what they're doing. Not to the full extent. I mean, how could they? They're witches and warlocks. These people send the energy out and conjure up shit that they shouldn't be playing with. literally. They don't know what it's actually going to do to somebody's life until it gets sent back to them and they have to go through the shit themselves. And literally, you do feel yourself being changed. Wow. I would cancel and rebuke any negative changes. Look, what did I just say about returning to sender? Until the energy returns to sender, these people will not know the harm that they cause others. If you can't banish what you conjure, don't conjure. I agree with that as well. That should be a common sense law. These people do not even, like, these are the types of people that will open a portal to a demonic entity and not know how to close the portal or banish the entity. Literally. This is return to sender times 10 for this demonic force as well that they were working with. All of these people are up under judgment. They should not have came together like this. It's just a real bad idea. Yeah. And what did I say about them going to church? Going to do some type of ritual literally tomorrow. Trying to do something. Trying to blot out the sun so that you have no light in your life. This person might as well just tell God to go fuck itself. That's literally what they might as well do. Because this is going to backfire. Remember, the force of light is within you. You revealing your truth threatens these people. Let your light shine. Pick a card from the Time Oracle deck. Scorpio. Which is definitely a water sign. Many factors because of this Scorpio. Says timing is fragile, complex, and multifaceted now. Delicate precision and clarity. I clear myself of any empathic or negative energy that I picked up from anyone else. And I also clear myself of any attack, psychic attack, ritual attack, satanic abuse, or anything else. Capricorn time. Capricorn is the earth sign. You're dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, and most likely a Sagittarius. Which I love Sagittarius. Usually they're not fucked up like this, but there's positive and negative people of every zodiac sign. So again, we can't really judge off of zodiac sign. But, you know, what are we are in Capricorn time right now, aren't we? December 20th. No, we're not. We're in Sagittarius right now. February. There may be a change coming February. I also feel this February energy is these people trying to mess with your timeline and your love life, trying to keep somebody away from you. I don't know why these people won't just mind their fucking business. Yeah, because they know that a door is opening for you, a door that these people cannot go through. You know, literally, these people are not invited. Wherever you're headed, they can't go. They need to stay in the old timeline where they betrayed you and did all this shit, literally. It's up in the air, though, because these doors are opening now. The timing is uncertain, and I think that God doesn't want me to reveal the exact time frame of when these people are going to get their shit and you're going to get liberated, because these people are, look, it says fleeting wishes and adapting. They're trying to already mess with the time frame already with what it being what it is. These people are literally playing with forces that they shouldn't be playing with. They're definitely trying to manipulate your luck and your good fortune. They're trying to steal it. These people have tried to use a demonic entity to destiny swap, and this is a big failed attempt. September. These people think that something came in this September that did not come in. And thank God that it didn't come in, because it was going to be something negative. What else? Aries time. Aries could be this fire sign. March 21st through April 19th. Slow progress. Somebody is trying to slow your progress when it comes to moving forward and being able to live your life freely and to walk through these doors that God is opening for you. Absolutely ridiculous and bonkers. Why somebody would think that they have the ability to mess with the flow of time, they've got to be thinking that they're God doing shit like that. Taurus time. What did I say about the earth in your chart? You could be dealing with two earth signs, but I do get that this is mainly about your divine life purpose, the commitment you made to God, and what you're doing to make money. Yeah, trying to blackmail you. Exactly. Voodoo, you can change the timeline. Yeah, I don't fucking believe that. I believe that God could do that, but I don't believe that voodoo is powerful enough to change anybody's timeline. Even if it causes delays, voodoo cannot permanently fucking stop destiny or fate. So it can do many things. It could probably turn a person into a cow or a fucking chicken. But literally, yes, the Loki series, but literally voodoo does not have the capabilities to. No, I do know about voodoo. Literally, I've been having it done on me for fucking years. And it's blocked me at times, but it has not changed my fate. October. These people did something this past October they thought that they were going to get away with. Interesting. Wish fulfilled. And I will never give voodoo no motherfucking power like that. Absolutely not. God is more powerful than voodoo. I am more powerful than voodoo. I've survived this shit. I should have been dead motherfucking so long ago with this shit. Literally. Yeah, you're getting a wish fulfilled while these people are not. They should not have called upon a jinn. Idiots. Especially because they can't control this entity. What the fuck is wrong with them? And the sad shit, the crazy shit, you know, maybe voodoo affects people in a drastic way when they don't have protection from the Loa and the Orishas. I have an extensive background with being African, aka my birth family, coming from Zimbabwe and from South Africa, both sides of my birth family. But maybe it's more effective on people that don't have protection. I don't know. Maybe it's more effective on people that are asleep in the matrix. Maybe it can affect people that God is not watching over. But I can guarantee you it's not more powerful than the creator of all things. And you can definitely pray for an intervention. And I remember when I didn't believe in voodoo or witchcraft at all until it started being done on me. And then I was having like literal physical signs and supernatural experiences that were really horrific. And the fact that I'm still alive is literally a miracle. Oh, thank you, Simon. Literally, it's a miracle that I'm still alive. Because that shit should have taken me out, but it didn't. And it was all different types of it, from graveyard magic. I came home with all these fucking coffin nails pounded into my house and shit, just like real fucked up stuff. But that's a place I never want to go back to. Then I started learning about God. But yeah, as far as manipulating time, I don't really feel the need to. I'm going to let divine time play itself out. Because God's got something better for me than anything I could have ever dreamed of. And these people that wanted to do this dumb voodoo shit all on you guys and thought that they were going to get away with it because these people believe that they're God. They're not worshiping an Orisha. They're not honoring an ancestor. You're dealing with people that are from the Caucasus fucking mountains playing around in African spirituality when they have no backing. And not only African, but they also are playing in Middle Eastern stuff with the jinn, which is ridiculous. That is completely dangerous and scary. I don't know why anybody would do that, especially if you don't know. I don't know jack shit about the jinn, of how they operate and even why they're bound, or if you have to have a lamp or whatever. Why would anybody conjure? I'm sorry, but why would anybody conjure up some shit like this and then not be able to confirmation, be successful with it, and now it's stuck to them? Like, that is insane. These people are probably feeling really stupid. You do have friends on the other side. Absolutely. You guys are protected in life and in death, literally. Yes, they do. Yeah, they definitely try to send shit while you're sleeping. This is why, like, literally, when I had my neighbor that was doing this voodoo shit on me and hiring practitioners, and they were doing Palo Mayombe and like voodoo, strong ass shit, I would wake up every day drained of my energy, like I was fighting a battle in the spirit every night. Like it was crazy. And then, I decided to call on God, and God removed me from that cursed Indian burial ground shit that I was living on. But yeah, I mean, the amount of entities I would see per day was like terrifying to me. You wake up multiple times. Good. Call your power back when you feel drained. Yeah. Don't be sending no evil eye to anybody, because you don't want to find out that that person's protected by God. And then God sends the shit back to you and it takes you out. I mean, I have the evil eye, I'm sure, probably sent to me multiple times a day just because of what I do online. Or maybe because people don't like the way I look. I don't know what it is, but it could be my energy. This demonic entity, it's return to sender times 10. I don't know what to tell these people. Look, they were wishing against you. These people were doing poverty spells, vampirism. These people are also shapeshifters. I mean, just being totally strange. I don't think that these people are successful shapeshifters. I feel like if they were able to turn into an animal, they wouldn't be able to turn back into a person. This is why they don't practice that. But they definitely do practice poverty spells, energy harvesting, all three of these people. It's ridiculous. And this is all because you have popularity, fame, and you're being revered. Some of you have without even being initiated, have the power of a high priestess, literally. Some of you were born high priestesses. You guys were born the most wise people in the family. This is why you're revered. You've always been revered. People need to understand that some people come in at a higher level than others. And that's just the way it is. You're dealing with people that wanted to bring you down to their level, to dumb you down into being like a muggle. You guys are not muggles. Like Harry Potter muggles, literally. Shapeshifter, yeah, actor playing different roles. Somebody taking on somebody else's personality and pretending to be them. Impersonation, like a weirdo. See, you got somebody that feels super betrayed over your success. Like, how is that? Why do people feel this way? Why can't we all be successful? Like, there is enough success and popularity and fame and admiration to go around to everybody. Why do people have to feel this way? It's that crab in a barrel's mentality. Literally. This person's got a blocked heart chakra. They could have been trying to do a voodoo doll on your heart chakra to cause you heart attacks. I see somebody putting pins in the eyes and the ears, the mouth and the heart and the left knee. What the fuck? Why? And at one point, they were trying to put pins into the genitals, but they stopped doing that for some reason. Fucking loser. Yes, somebody wanted to destroy your beauty. Like I said, you guys are attractive people. Beauty comes from within. They wanted to also destroy your trust in God so that you would think that voodoo was more powerful than the Most High. I'm sorry, but it's not. Every time the voodoo gets done on me, I report it to the source gods of those religions. And I'm like, hey, did you know so-and-so is doing this? And usually they pick up on the energy right away and reverse it. So I've figured out ways to get past it, but these people, they're stuck in some type of time loop, and you have moved on. You guys have ascended out of this frequency. You're no longer here. You're no longer this person's punching bag. You're no longer literally their punching bag. You're no longer their punching bag. Look, the Most High God, divine intervention, spirituality. This person hates your connection to God, because this is why the voodoo will never fucking work on you. You know what I mean? Literally. They'll pay for your hair. Exactly. The person that was getting voodoo done on me was my hairstylist. And now I will never let nobody fucking cut my hair ever again. Like, straight up. I learned my lesson, but I also did prayers so that the witchcraft would be taken off my hair. Because they took that hair and they attached it to a doll, and they were doing voodoo fucking spells on that doll for a very long time, spraying it with chemicals and doing all sorts of shit. And I had a neighbor dog that was a fucking skinwalker that was not a dog. It looked at me and jumped inside of me, like literally with its consciousness. Just real scary shit. And it was always trying to run at me and attack me, and it would telepathically tell me that it was going to rip my face off and shit. Just real evil. Evil ass shit. And I love animals. I've not had that. I've not had since that piece of shit mover, that enemy ass motherfucking neighbor moved. Literally, I had never had another animal experience like that again. Thank God for that. So yeah, what did I just say about neighbors? This person, it feels like they're close to you. Okay. I don't care how close they think they are. They're not as close as they think. Also, I'm hearing that somebody could be trying to plan to get your house lit on fire. Isn't that called arson? Yeah, that's also not going to happen. Look, they're trying to cause you a tragedy, some natural disaster like a fire or a flood, some stupid shit. These people are also trying to drain you of your eternal youth energy. We cancel and rebuke any voodoo, whatever other type of contracts, spiritual contracts, soul ties, soul bonds, vows, and whatever else there could be that we don't know about. We cancel and rebuke these people, and we block them, and we clear our energy of them. Yeah, somebody was trying to stop your dream downloads. They were trying to cause you nightmares. Do you know why? Because when I started having voodoo being done on me, I'm going to tell you my story. Literally, I had 2 neighbors that started doing voodoo on me. Actually 3, but it was started out with 2. Okay. Voodoo protected you from death. Good. And what happened was that I was sleeping one day and I had a dream, and these 2 neighbors came to me and they told me to my face in the dream that they were doing voodoo on me. And I was like, what the fuck? This is the weirdest dream. I woke up and I walked to my window and I looked out my window, and those 2 neighbors were standing outside there, burying a lemon in the ground and pouring vinegar on it and directing the shit at my house, like right outside my door. And I was like, you've got to be kidding. Different forms of voodoo. Yeah, I don't. And then they also did this rock curse where they took these rocks, and I had rocks that I had like lined in front of my property that were like nice looking. They took these rocks and they formed a circle, and they put one in the middle that was pointed at my house. Like, what the fuck? And they were leaving these creepy little dolls everywhere and just different fucked up items that I didn't know what they were. And they would come back every day to pour vinegar in that same spot. And my plants ended up dying. It was just a horrible experience. Not only that, when I would look into the mirror, I would see a slit in my eye up and down. I would literally see, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I finally figured out it was the evil eye. When I looked around and I saw all of my spirit guides surround me, every single one of them had that evil eye thing. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was dreaming of spiders and snakes, and I would have 5th dimensional spiders crawling all over me, or astral spiders, however you want to look at that. That these people are trying to play around in other timelines, trying to cause you a nightmare. They want to be mindful that these voodoo deities protect you. Stupid fucking idiots. Yeah, you guys could be a content creator. You could be a spiritual practitioner, a prophet, or a psychic, or a fortune teller. You know, they don't really want you doing that. For some reason, this person they're triggered. This person's triggered, angry, salty, pressed, pissed off, and they went to Africa, is what it looks like here. They went to somebody that came from Africa to try to get this voodoo and necromancy and evil eye shit put on you. And now that this is not being successful, this person wants their money back. I don't think that they're going to get their money back from this practitioner. They probably should have been more mindful about that, about going and paying random people money to hurt and harm others. I mean, only a fucking true dumbass retarded idiot, only a fucking retarded root worker, okay? And I'm straight up about this. Only somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing would actually attack somebody without investigating who they are in the spirit. Like literally. Okay. You've got to know that this root worker did not put work on you. Okay. They paid for the work to be done. That's why this person's triggered and angry. But the root worker looked at you and saw the Most High God and said, yeah, I can't touch that person. And I'm not going to put myself up under fucking death, basically, by doing this. So they tried it, but it did, you know, like I said, the weapons were formed, but they will never prosper. This person's going to come in asking for forgiveness for all of the crimes that they committed against you and all of the revenge that they sought against you, all because you want to be a spiritual practitioner and you want to be something. These people need to mind their fucking business, because they were trying to bring a court case against you, this fake ass friend, this person that it was never your friend. They were always jealous and trolling. This person was always jealous of your connection to the spiritual realm, your connection to God. And this person was always jealous of you being protected by these lower or these orishas, point blank, period. They're always jealous of that shit. This person could also have been trying to get you arrested, trying to use some type of rule or regulation against you, trying to restrict you from being able to do your divine life purpose. In what world would God allow that to happen? All right, let's get a conclusion. Cleanse your space. Remember, it's like an Ouroboros. We end up at the same place we started, because you continue to cleanse your space and take a spiritual bath and get rid of these people's energies. You're free of it. Like, I don't know any other way to describe it, but you're having a major win here. Literally, you guys are having a major success. You may just want to release any grudges or attachment to these people. But yeah, and I would be asking God to cancel out every other multiple or past or future or any other timeline that is not for your highest and best good, that does not lead you to your destination. I would say any multiple timeline, I cancel out every multiple timeline with these people, and I cancel and rebuke them. And I ask that the Most High God block them. Point blank, period. 666, reflect. It's hilarious. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, affection, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your gut feelings and use them to help you become a better person. When these people try to come back to apologize to you, pay attention to what your body is doing. If your body is like, starts to freaking freak out, then just know, you know what I mean? Just know, like, that person's not for you, okay? If you're having bodily reactions to them, you have to know that that person's not for you. That's common sense, but people don't listen to their gut feeling. Like, they don't, and it's on a day-to-day basis. When you're dealing with people that are cut off from the divine like this, these people have been cut off from their spiritual gifts and ability. They are pissed because their principality is not working. They're not able to take your ashe. They're not able to steal your crown. These people are stupid. They weren't able to bend your free will. You guys are gonna have an awesome, happy, fulfilled, wealthy, amazing life filled with love, peace, compassion, and joy. Okay. And these people are just bitter about it. 0000, limitless potential. That's your true energy. 0000. It says reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. You've made it through something major. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Like I said, doesn't matter what these people do to try to alter your destiny. It's just like how Jesus says, you can open any door in my Father's mansion and reach God. You can go through Islam. You could go through Buddhism. There's a sliver of truth in every religion. So you can go through whatever other door. It may take you a little bit longer to get to your destination, but if you're meant to be in a certain spot, that is what will be. And call your energy and your power back to you when you wake up feeling drained. 1414, light up. You guys have true limitless potential. I do feel that. You know what I mean? So, Luke 17:21, the kingdom of God is within you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. I love that. Thank you for putting that quote in there. That was awesome. One door closes, another one opens. It's just like cycles. You know that everything is on a cycle. Everything in life is on a cycle. So when one cycle closes, another one begins. But the good thing about vibration is that when that old cycle resolves itself, you have a new vibration that you're putting out, which means that this new vibration creates a new cycle, which is going to be a better cycle. So this is talking about mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Make sure you're praying for your family members and that you are doing your due diligence and just going within and connecting with yourself. Okay. And then I use the chakra system as like, if I start to feel sick or something, I will go, okay, I will go, what is going on with my chakras? I'll look at each chakra. And when I figure out what's going on, I will like basically recalibrate the chakra and clear it and stuff. Yeah. Earth vibrates on a 13 frequency. I love 13 is my favorite number. Yeah, separate chakras absolutely, definitely help. So this is telling you to focus on your needs, your desires, and hobbies. Absolutely. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with a new opportunity, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the progress. 777, good luck. Yes, 7 is also a very spiritual number. It talks about contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, and divine intervention. Look up the story of Inanna and understand the gates are your chakras. Really? The gates when she goes into hell and she has to take off a piece of clothing. Is that what you're talking about? That's the story of Inanna that I'm aware of. So yeah, this is talking about this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You will come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. You guys have enthusiasm. 1010, it's up to you. It truly is up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. I love that. Let's get one more. 1616, readjustments. So overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of a new beginning or a romantic or platonic friendship. Yay. The Eye of Ra. Yes, exactly. And then it says that you may get to begin life anew with somebody from the past. This is a warning about that person from the past. Somebody keeps trying to interject their energy so that you move backwards. This is not the time to go backwards. If you go back, if you take 2 steps forward and 5 steps backwards, you're not going to reach your destination on time. And you want to reach your destination on time. Like I said, all the enemy can do is try to delay you, but they cannot actually keep you from reaching your destination. Okay, unless they were able to kill you, and God's not going to allow that to happen. Do not think that. Know that you are protected. Know that when you pray, God hears you. And if you don't have a very strong connection with God, I suggest you get the truth of God. Use the intuitive learning techniques within that to connect with your higher self and connect with the Most High. And then start asking God to show you signs in your own reality to confirm the things that you see and that you know. Because, you know, the worst thing that you could do is walk around doubting your intuition, right? You do not want to doubt your intuition. When your intuition comes through, you want to be able to acknowledge it and then literally learn from what it's telling you. And sometimes your intuition may come through as a gut feeling. Sometimes it may come through as a song that you hear. Sometimes it may come through as, you know, a little nudge in a different direction. But if you don't have an internal yes and no asking system within yourself, which is why the truth of God is so good, then you're just going to be confused. So know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. Okay. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing your spiritual cleansing. It's working. It's kicking these people out. They're going to try to come back because they're not able to go through this portal with you. But I can guarantee you that these people are not going to have the victory over you. Okay. As long as you continue to not seek revenge against them and just give them to God and put faith in the Most High, you guys will be delivered from these people. And not only that, them trying to come back, this is not the time to come back. Okay. So they need to get it together. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, you guys, peace be with you. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.